Hey YouTube, Wes here, checking in with another vinyl video. Today I'm going to talk about some vinyl records I picked up for $1 at the local sort of half-price books clone here we have called Second and Charles. They recently reset their music selection, sort of changed the way things were laid out, and took all of their vinyl that was in their sort of value bins, what they call their value bins that are normally $3 to $5 range records, and they took them all and priced them all at $1 to sort of clear them out, reset those things. So went back there, picked up, I got 21 albums here, wanted to go ahead and share with you today. Didn't want to hold these off until the end of the month sort of wrap up. Those videos are tending to get kind of long, so I want to make some shorter videos and keep those a little bit shorter. I know those 30-minute videos are tough for some of you to watch. So let's go ahead and get into this stack of dollar records here I picked up yesterday. First thing I got here, copy of Daz Band Keep It Live. I believe this is from 2000, or not, this is from 1982. This has Let It Whip on it, and this still happens to be sealed. So I thought I would pick that up, just to have a nice sealed copy of something for $1. Always fun. Next up, got a copy of the album Provision by Scritti Politti. This one is from 1988, so a later album from them. Did not have this one, so that was a nice pickup for $1. This is an upgrade copy for Adam Ant, Friend or Foe. 1982 on this one. Really great album, and I'm glad to have an upgrade copy of this. I really like it a lot. I got a live album from Fairport Convention. This is titled In Real Time from 1987. Yeah, really cool band. Just getting into Fairport Convention. Just recently had my first listen to Legion Leaf by Fairport Convention. It's going to be in an upcoming Vinyl Survivor video. Yeah, really awesome band, and I look forward to checking this out. I actually asked a couple people on Facebook about this, and they said it was a pretty good live album from them. So glad to have grabbed it for $1. This is actually. There's actually several of these here that I had looked at in the past and decided not to buy because they were, this was originally $4. Sort of left it behind for $4, but to be able to have it for $1 is awesome. Got a late album here by Chet Atkins. This is titled Street Dreams. I believe this is from 1986. So don't know what to expect from this, but I have enjoyed Chet Atkins albums in the past, and for $1 I will give it a try. Alright, next thing I got here is a Renaissance album I didn't have in the past. This is titled Azur d'Or. 1979 on this one. So that's always nice. Nice to hear some new Renaissance music that's not, that I haven't heard before. Alright, next thing I got here is an album by a group called Rock and Hide titled Under the Volcano. This was a blind buy for me. Don't know much about it. It's Bob Rock and I don't know who the Hyde guy is. I forget his name. Paul Hyde. This is on Capitol Records from 1987. Just look interesting. I like the artwork on the cover, so I thought I would give this one a try. Next up, a Christmas album. This is the Kenny and Dolly Once Upon a Christmas from their Christmas special that they did in 82, 84. So yeah, add that to the Christmas collection. So that was a nice pickup. Got an album here by Silver Convention. This is Madhouse. 1976 on this one. Don't know much about Silver Convention, but I thought I would give this one a try. I think I might have a few others of theirs in the inbox, but just haven't gotten to listen to them yet. But just decided to grab this for $1. Next up, we got an solo album by Boy George. This is titled Hi-Hat. 1989 on this one, so a later one. Promo gold stamp copy. A little bit in rough shape on the cover here, but should be interesting to hear this. Got some 90s hip-hop here. This is a group called Gangstas and Thugs. Don't really recognize the name, don't really remember hearing these guys. This is from 1995, a group that's produced by Coolio. Have to give that a try. Some more Christmas music, a Christmas classic. This is Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer by Elmo and Patsy. This is the actual album, or the LP, so it's got a bunch of Christmas music on here, as well as, of course, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Couldn't leave that behind for a buck. That one's fun to have. Recently, in an episode of The Vinyl Survivor, I raved about Lisa Dalbello. Love her music, and I found another one of hers, an earlier one from hers titled Pretty Girls. I believe this is from 79, 78. On Talisman Records. This is a Canadian pressing. But there's also a track called Talisman. So I'm guessing this is a sort of her own label, distributed by London Records. But didn't want to leave this behind. As I said, really love her music and awesome stuff. So it's cool to see this one. I'll go ahead and pull it out. There's the label on that one. Really nice looking label. It's cool to have a Canadian pressing of it. Foreign pressings are always nice. Next thing we got here, another sealed album. This one is by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. All Things Happen in Time from 1981. So a later Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes album, but yeah, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, and it's sealed. Always a good thing to grab. Next thing we got here, some sort of, I guess you could call this speed metal or something. I don't know exactly what the particular genre of this would be, but a well-loved band, and this is Saxon with The Eagle Has Landed live. So some live recordings from Germany, I believe. And anyway, a nice live album from Saxon. This happens to be a French pressing of it, which is really neat. It's on the Carrera label. 1982 is the date on this one. So yeah, so sort of a cool metal band and a French pressing of it. So that's really cool. So definitely didn't want to leave that one behind for a buck, and I was surprised it was still there, because Mike told me about this sale on Saturday, and I didn't get there till Wednesday. So you know, people have been digging through these records for a while, but for some reason that one was still there. Next up, got an album here by Joe Cocker. This one is titled One Night of Sin. I believe this one is from '89, so a later album from him. Don't expect too much from it, but something I want to hear, and for $1 I will definitely enjoy giving this a spin. Alright, next up is a classic from my youth. This is another one I was surprised it was still there. Nobody had grabbed it. This is Soul to Soul with Keep On Movin'. Of course, the title track was a hit for them. Sort of a dancey early 90s sound here. 90s sort of dance R&B sound, even though this was released in '89. So that late 80s, early 90s dance R&B sound. Really cool. So look forward to hearing this. I have not heard this in forever. I've owned it on CD at one point. I don't know if I still have it, but it's been a while since I heard this, so it's cool to have it on vinyl now. Alright, next thing I have here is an album by the Strawbs titled Ghosts from 1975. So yeah, definitely wanted to grab this one. I have a few of the Strawbs albums in the inbox, but didn't have this one, so for $1 I was absolutely going to grab this one. Next up is an album from Billy Paul. This is 360 Degrees of Billy Paul, featuring Me and Mrs. Jones on it. Classic song from him. Look forward to giving this one a listen. Do like that song, and should be a really good album from him. A little bit of water damage on this one, but for $1, I'll give it a listen, definitely, for sure. All right, next thing we have here is an album by Don McLean. This is his album Tapestry, 1974, 1972. is the date on this one. You always see the American Pie album, but I haven't really seen much else from Don McLean, so I look forward to giving this one a listen. So that was a good pickup for $1. And the last album from the haul here, another sealed copy. This is some 80s new wave sort of stuff. This is Heaven 17 with their album Pleasure 1, I believe. Yes, Pleasure 1, 1987. 1986 is the date on this one. Nice sort of foil embossed cover there. And yeah, look forward to giving that a try. Again, a sealed copy. This is another one I had passed up in the past, and glad it was still there when they dropped the price to $1. So that was a cool little haul. Thanks, Mike, for cluing me in that they had done that. It was really fun to go dig there for a little bit and pick up these things that I've been looking at for a while and get them for $1 a piece. So hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching. Leave me some comments down below. Please subscribe if you want to be notified of future videos. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, great night, and see you again next time. Cheers.